Yo, what's up everybody? It's Raging Dusty here, and today I'm doing a review on the Google Pixel 7a. So, I should say that this is actually my second Pixel 7a, because let me just go right back here and grab this box. Because in this box is actually my original Pixel 7a, because unfortunately this one has some issues. It randomly restarts, so they'll just forever sit in this box. So that's fun. Not. But thankfully my mom was nice enough to give me her Pixel 7a. She ended up just ordering another S23 Ultra because her first one's broken. And yeah. So, the first things first, we got the design. It looks like a Pixel. It's got the camera visor. Not a very thick camera visor, as you guys can see. Not too thick. Dust does accumulate on it, though. So, if you don't like dust accumulating around the camera visor, well, it's not going to be great. I should probably mute that phone. Problem solved. And yeah, so if you're a person who doesn't like dust, this phone ain't great. Another issue with the design, it's a fingerprint magnet. It's not really showing on camera here, but it is a fingerprint magnet. And I can see right with my personal eye that it is filled with fingerprints. It does have a glossy back, but I will say this color looks beautiful. This sea color, this blue, looks beautiful. So yeah. Up next, the next best thing, the display. I thought, oh well, it's an A-series device. I thought the display was going to be worse than my Pixel 6 when I originally had that. Or it was going to be worse than even the Pixel 5, which I bought as a backup phone. No. This display's brightness is on par with the Pixel 5. But this phone's biggest thing about this phone, the contrast. Super colorful display. I'm swiping that notification away. It's my email. Right. Yeah. The display, super contrasty. I got this beautiful looking background. Get off of Snapchat. Got this beautiful looking background. The colors on this display, they just look beautiful. Everything about this phone, I love this phone. Next up, we got the software. I know I'm kind of going fast here. Next up, we got the software. Super customizable. Obviously, you can customize the colors. You probably customize the font. I just don't know how to, on Google Pixels at least. And honestly, I don't really care. I'm not going to make it as colorful as like my S23 Ultra where everything's purple. In this case, I have a minty green right now. And you can go into... you can do this. Wallpaper and style. You can change the colors. So, maybe I just want a basic color. Let's go to other colors. Maybe I want to make everything purple. Like how my lock screen clock is. I'm actually running the Android 14 beta, so some of these features are not available to the general public unless they sign up for Android 14 beta. But I can customize my user interface to be any color I want. You got this color. Oh, maybe I want it to be this color. Right there, you got the like a coralish color. It's hard to see on the camera, but here's what it is. Now, personally, I like to use the wallpaper colors. I like to use this one. I like to use the colors that the wallpaper uses. So, yeah. My lock screen, get the purple clock. My home screen is exactly the way that I want it to be. And I'm just happy with this phone. I love the software on this phone. So, it's a toss-up between the Google Pixels, and let me just grab it right now, the S23 Ultra, when it comes to software design. But the more I use a Google Pixel, the more I actually am starting to prefer using the Google Pixels, because it's super basic software experience, and my Wi-Fi just cut out. Awesome. Super basic Android experience. I like the fact that you can customize all the colors. You can do the same thing on the S23 Ultra, but I just like this a lot more. You can see all your panels a lot easier. The only thing I don't like about the software is you have to tap the internet tab. You have to tap the internet tab to be able to see all your internet connections. I'm covering my Wi-Fi so you guys don't know what it is. So yeah. Next thing, get battery life. How's battery life on this phone? Now, I rock all my phones on max brightness. I rock these phones hard. Battery life on this phone surprised me. I thought, oh, it's just going to be another garbage battery life Pixel. Let me tell you this. I'm going to give you guys a teaser for the Pixel 5 review. This phone's battery life is trash. This phone's battery life is good. Now, it's not as beastly as this thing, or the phone that I'm recording with, which you guys can see right here, the iPhone 14 Pro Max on my S23 Ultra display. It's nowhere near as good as those two phones, but this phone can easily last you all day, is what I'm trying to say. This phone can easily last you all day. You're not going to have any issues with this phone when it comes to battery life, unless you're a super heavy user. You game on your phone all the time. You're taking videos all the time. You're taking a bunch of photos. You're watching TikTok all day. I do that sometimes. But, yeah. Then you're going to see some issues with battery life. When you're rocking the phone really hard, you're going to see some issues with battery life with this particular phone. Next thing that I really like about this phone is it's a Pixel. The experience is always going to be buttery smooth. This phone right here, the Pixel 5 as an example, has a very weak processor. It's still buttery smooth. Still buttery smooth. I'm expecting this phone in 3 years' time to be the same. Pixels are just reliable with software when it comes to overall smoothness. Bugs, that's a different story. Bugs, that's dependent on how Google decides to work out bugs. They're not very great at that, but I will give them benefit. This phone's awesome. I love this phone. The software is beautiful. I love everything about this phone. All right. Next, we got the camera. Now, actually, my most recent YouTube short, I took a video with this camera. It was the selfie camera. The selfie camera is not the greatest, but, I mean, can you really resist this? Can you really resist this thing? This Bernese Mountain Dog, crisp. The camera is beautiful. The camera's great. Another shot of my dog. Yes, the floor is disgusting in this shot. I've cleaned it. We got a shot of the birthday girl. We got Moxie here. I have tons of dogs, you couldn't tell. We even got a night sight photo. You're not going to have any issues with At least the rear camera. The front camera, on the other hand, if you watch my most recent short or TikTok, depending on which platform you watch, then you're going to notice that the front-facing camera, when it comes to video, is not the greatest. However, I do have a front-facing selfie shot. Comes out nice and crisp. So when it comes to selfies, you're not going to have any issues with the front-facing camera. Also, it is just a tiny little pinhole camera setup. Like pretty much every phone is, except the iPhone, which has a pill-shaped cutout. And yeah, you guys know how that goes. The next thing is, let's talk about the cons about this phone. The first con is, in my opinion, the price. I'm not going to say it's too high. I would actually say the price is just right. The problem with the price on the Pixel 7a is it's too close to the Pixel 7. The Pixel 7 costs $600 if you buy it brand new directly from Google, assuming it's not on sale. This is $500. Now, I do have to say this. If I had to pick between the Pixel 7a or the Pixel 7, I'm picking the Pixel 7a specifically just because of the color options. There are some features that you're losing, like you don't get spatial audio, but honestly, I never use spatial audio, so it doesn't affect me, personally. It might affect you. If you absolutely need spatial audio, then I would go with the 7. But the 7a has better color options. The camera is pretty similar. The 7 has a slightly better camera. But the camera's pretty similar. So I would save the extra $100 if you're going to buy brand new, assuming the phone's not on sale. Go with the Pixel 7a. You're going to have a great time with this phone. Unless you're an absolute battery hog, then you're going to want a phone like this. Next thing, we have the color options. It comes in Obsidian, I think is what the black equivalent is called. Snow. Sea, which I have right here. And the Google Store exclusive Coral. My first choice would have been the Google Store exclusive Coral, but we didn't order from the Google Store. We ordered from Amazon. And so, yeah. The sea color is what I got. My mom also ordered the sea color, and that's why this one's also a sea color. Let's get to the last thing that I don't like about the Pixel 7a. No charger in the box. Let's be honest. Apple, why did you have to start this trend? No charger in the box when it comes to the 3 most common flagships. At least here in the States. I'm not sure about anywhere else that could be dominated by like Xiaomi and stuff, but I don't really focus on those locations that much when it comes to smartphones. But it is what it is. So, no charger in the box. It's my last complaint. And yeah. I will give you guys a teaser of what video is next, and that is the Pixel 5 review. And I did actually find a genuine case for it. I will also show you guys, just as a teaser, what color I actually got. That's my backup. I can get it out of the case. I got the sage color. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit the like button down below. And if you guys want to see more of my content and you enjoyed this video and previous videos that I've posted, hit the subscribe button down below. I will be posting more tech videos like I normally do. You guys can feel free to follow my TikTok. It is the exact same handle as... just search Raging Dusty on TikTok. You'll find me. And yeah. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.